Good day. Welcome to King Moser. I think, of course, as you can see here, we have us a lava lamp, but it's not just any lava lamp. This is an original one. This is probably from like 76, 77. So it's a vintage, and it has the vintage starlight base, which kind of has some little stars in it. So when you're in a dark room, and kind of put some like little stars around on the wall, so it's kind of cool. But this one has absolutely very few imperfections, other than there's a couple little dings on the base down here. But the glass is fine. Everything inside is beautiful. There's no bubbles or anything like that. No clouding. And as you can kind of see here, it's kind of really cool effect. Probably if you were in the 70s and you were doing a little bit of smoking the wacky tobacco, this would probably be a cool thing. Or if you just lived in the 70s, you probably had one of these in your living room at some point. I got a newer one that I got probably like 5 or 6 years ago, but it's about, I'm going to say maybe half the size of this. And the effect that the wax does in there, nowhere near the quality of this, and this is just an amazing lamp. So we're going to go down and take this apart and kind of show you. It's pretty simple. It's basically a light bulb and the waxy stuff in the oily thing. So let's go where it's a little lighter and take a look. So I have this fellow apart. I got on my white gloves. Like the vintage equipment, I usually like to give it the white glove treatment because it deserves respect. It's 40 years old. I see there's a couple little stickers in here. It's got a, it's hard to read it. Use a 40 watt bulb use only, and then it's got an underwriter's sticker in there, and of course we have I think it's a 25 watt bulb in here. And if you go like to Walmart or Target or any of the stores, they actually sell lava lamp bulbs. That's what these are. And they're 25 watt bulbs. I think they're intermediate size 25 watt bulb. And that's what this is. But usually they'll have packaged as a lava lamp bulb. And you put anything lower, like a 10 watt or something like that, it's just not going to do the trick. It's going to get it warm, and that's about it. Because you got to get it pretty warm to get the material flowing. But you can see the starlight base has kind of just a bunch of holes in it. It's got a couple little dings, little rust here and there. See, there's kind of a nice big ding, but it gives it character. It's just kind of a extruded aluminum with a nice little kind of a gold coating on it. And then of course you got the on-off switch. You can tell that's nice and vintage, that kind of like bakelite. And on there it says, let me read what it says here. It just shows like the wattage. And Underwriter's Laboratory thing on there. And then of course you got the vintage plug, nice little vintage plug. There's no polarity on there, so it's just a dual prong plug, so you can plug it either way. Pretty cool. And we'll take a look at the glass. Let's move this fellow over here. This is where the money's at. Let me get it. She's kind of heavy. Now, try not to shake it up too much, but you kind of see it's got a nice, almost like a goldish liquid in it. And there's the wax or whatever this material is. It's pretty cool. And a lot of if you look at the newer ones, this one doesn't. No, this one does have it. It's kind of hard to see, but down in here is like a spring, spring wound up and put into a circle. That way it gets the infrared energy or heat from the light bulb, gets that hot and kind of keeps the material flowing. And usually this little thing pops off. This one's not going to come off. But under here is usually like a bottle cap. They put all the stuff in, bottle cap, put the top on, and Bob's your uncle. So there you go. And you don't want to shake these up, because if you shake them up, you'll have just like a big red mess, and it'll take like a day for it to kind of get back into clumps and start, flowing properly. Otherwise, you just have like a bizarre thing. I've done that. That's how I know. But it's pretty cool, pretty ingenious. You got to think whoever designed this, it's got to be brilliant. It's like, man, they probably never thought they'd, 40 years later be still selling these things. But I do hope they made a lot of money. I'm sure a lot of people that like to have parties and do other events and sports and whatever you want to call it probably had one of these and probably still have them, but it's pretty cool. Like I said, I got two now. I got the vintage one, and I'm going to show you the old. Put the other one up here. Very disappointed with the newer versions. Does not flow as nice as this. These are way better. If you find these, go on Amazon or eBay or see somebody selling one, grab it, because these are really nice. Especially if you can find the one that's hasn't been broken. That's one of the problems. These last so long. You tip it over, crack the glass, it's done. So anyway, you kind of get the idea how it works. It's kind of pretty cool. Try not to shake it up too much. But anyway, let's go back and take one final last look at this sucker running. There you go. That is our vintage lava lamp. It's kind of hard to get a really good, the camera doesn't do this justice. It's kind of like really backlights the glass. And it's more of a subdued gold liquid with a much brighter red. wax kind of bubbles going up and down. So it's kind of not, you're not really seeing the true quality of this, but you got to get yourself one. Even go get yourself one of the the ones at Target, Walmart, stuff like that. Get yourself a reproduction. It's pretty cool to watch. I always liked this. And like I said, it's going to take a while. It takes probably an hour or so for it to warm up before it starts bubbling. And when it gets bubbling really good, man, you get a really cool effect. So anyway, hope you guys enjoy the video. That's you. Have a great day.